Hey, this is MJ, and in today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to crochet our star stitch towel holder. The yarn that we're using for this pattern is Premier Home Cotton. It is a blend of 85% recycled cotton and 15% polyester, and it is a medium weight number 4. The rings that I'm using I just picked up at the dollar store, and this is a 2.6 inch size, but you can alter that size slightly if you want. Ultimately, it's just to hold your towel, so you just want to make sure that it's large enough for that. We'll be using a 5mm crochet hook, and this is a gold metal streamline hook from Furls Crochet. I wanted to show you, you can coordinate these with our star stitch dishcloth as well. I just rolled and folded these into a cute little bunny shape, which would be great for gifting for Easter. You could easily gift one of these quick, easy towel holders with some tea towels and some dishcloths, and it will make a perfect spring gift. So we're going to get started with our ring. I've already made my first piece. You're going to duplicate exactly this, and I'm going to show you with our second ring. So you're going to take your yarn and put a slip knot on your hook. We're going to crochet around our ring, and I'm going to work a total of 20 single crochet. So you're just taking your hook, go down around our ring, and then we're pulling up a loop. Okay, and we're going to yarn over and pull through all of the loops on our hook. So give that a tug. So we're going down, we're going to grab the yarn, pulling it up, yarn over, and pull through all the loops on our hook. May feel a little bit awkward, but you can just practice. You want to get 20 stitches. We're working single crochets, but we're just looping it all the way around the ring as we work. Okay, so I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to go ahead and work up 20. Okay, so I've worked 20. Now we're going to start into our star stitch. So I'm going to chain 3. I'm going to turn my work, and I'm going to start my beginning star stitch. So I'm going to go through the second chain from the hook, pulling up a loop, go through the next chain, pull up a loop, going to go down through the first stitch and pull up a loop, go through the next stitch, pull up a loop, and go through the next stitch and pull up a loop. So now if you count the loops on your hook, we should have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll then yarn over, pulling through all 6 loops, and chain 1 to secure our star. Now for our next star, as you can see that little hole right here, this is the eye of the star, and then the star has these loops going along that we pulled up as we were working. So we're going to go through the eye of the star, and we're going to pull up a loop. Now on the side of these loops, we're going to go through and we're going to pull up another loop. Okay, so we now have 3 loops on our hook. Then we need to go down to that base of this star right here. You can see that it's worked into. We're going through that space as well. We're pulling up a loop, and now we're going to go through and pull up a loop the next 2 stitches. Make sure you're tugging up as you go so that the loops aren't too tight on your hook. You want to be able to easily get through them. We'll now yarn over, pulling through all of our loops, and we'll chain one. So let's do that again. We're going through the eye, pulling up a loop, going through the side of the star, pulling up a loop, going down into the base stitch of that star, pulling up a loop. We now have 4 loops on our hook, and then we go into the next 2 so that we get our 6 loops. It's 1, 2, yarn over, pull through, chain 1. And we're going to keep doing this all the way across. What I like to do typically as I'm working a star stitch, I count as I go. So when I chain 1, I count as 1. We have 1 loop on our hook. Then I go through the eye, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should have 6 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through. Or if I don't count the 1, I just then count as I go, and I know I need to pull up a loop 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have 6 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through, and chain 1. So I'm going to finish working that across, and we'll meet you up for the last stitch. Okay, so we should be ending with just 1 stitch, and we'll be doing our ending star stitch now. I've already chained 1. We're going to go through the eye and pull up a loop, go through the side of the star, pull up a loop, go through the base, pull up a loop, and then we just have our 1 stitch remaining, and we'll pull up a loop. So we only have 5 loops on our hook for our ending star. Pull through and chain 1 to close it, and I'm going to chain 1 and turn. So now we're on to our half double crochet row, which is the wrong side of our work now. This will be the right side, which looks really nice. You get this little detailing right here. So now the eye of the first star, you can see the hole right here, we're going to work a half double crochet. So just 1 half double crochet. Then you can find those little holes going along your star stitches, and we're going to do 2 half double crochets in the star, the next star, and in the eye of the next star, 2 half double crochet, the next eye, 2 half double crochet, and work that across. We're working 2 half double crochet because we want to get back up to our 20 stitch count. We had 10 stars worked across, so half of our total number of stitches. And then this row, we work 2 half doubles in the eye of every star. Okay, and we're going to do a half double crochet in the top stitch here of the last star. So we now have 20 stitches. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and turn. And now we'll do another row of star stitches. So we begin with that beginning star stitch. So we work down the chain, pulling up loops. So in the second chain from the hook, and in the next chain, pull up a loop. In the first stitch, pull up a loop. And in the next 2 stitches, you should have 6 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through, chain 1. Okay, and I'm going to work that across. Okay, so we'll work through that ending star again together. So we're going to go through the eye, pull up a loop, through the side of the star, pull up a loop, through the base stitch, pull up a loop, and then in the last stitch. Pull up a loop, you should have 5 loops on your hook, yarn over, pulling through all 5, and chain 1. I'll chain again and turn. So now we're back to our half double crochet row. We start with 1 in that first eye, and then 2 in every eye across, 2 in every stitch across, and then we'll end, just with 1 in that last space. Okay, so we've come to the end. You can see our V right here, the top of the last stitch, and we'll place our half double crochet. Chain 3 and turn. We're going to do 1 more row of our star stitch, and then I'll meet you up again. Okay, so I've worked across. We'll chain 1 and chain another. So basically we're chaining 2. Turn, and we're going to do a single crochet now in the eye. 2 single crochet in the next eye, 2 single crochet in the next eye, and repeat this across. And a single crochet in the last stitch. Now when you're making 2 pieces, you're going to fasten off your first piece, and then we're going to work with the working yarn to now join these together. Now you could weave in these tails now if you want. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so you're just going to hide it through the stitches and then back in the opposite direction, and then you can trim. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll meet up again for the next step. Okay, so now I have my tails dealt with. We're going to put, you can see the star stitch pattern really well on this side. This side doesn't look as nice. Okay, so we're going to put the stars together so our right sides are facing. Then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to slip stitch these together. Now I'm going to go through the back loop on this side and then the front loop on this side. So the loops that are closest together, and we'll slip stitch. Okay, so I'm not going to slip stitch through all of it. I'm just going to go through the 2 loops to the inside here as we go across. Okay, so we're going to work this all the way across. Okay, so once you get all the way across, we can fasten off. And you can see how this looks. This is what we'll be going over the stove handle, microwave handle, whatever you want to place this over. So what I'm going to do now is take the tail, and sometimes the edge just needs cleaned up a little bit to finish that off. Make sure that's joined well. Clean up that side edge a little bit, and then I can just weave this tail. So these colors are nice and fresh for spring. I have some nice Easter tea towels that I purchased. So we have that fresh green, the taupe, and then I'll show you how to put this one together. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold it over. So let's say it's your stove handle on the front of your stove, an oven. So then you're just going to take your tea towel once this is wrapped around, and you're just going to pull that through. So now if you're selling at markets, I did include some little handmade tags with the printable PDF pattern. It's made with love on the back, and these can easily be printed and cut out, and I'll show you how to do that. Here is the printable page. So the PDF comes as a separate digital download, and then you can just print it. I get this nice craft cardstock just off of Amazon. And then you can just cut these out. If you're gifting them as well and you're not including a tea towel, you could use these as well. Just gives your items a little professional finish. So you want to use a hole punch and just punch your holes out on each side. You can use some twine, so I'm just going to cut a length off. So now on its own, if you don't want to include a towel, you can just put this around just like this, weave up your ends. But if you want to attach a towel as well, if you're gifting, we could do it this way. You could put your towel through one end. Depending on how you want to display it. Really, you can play around. Let's just try it this way. So I'm just going to pop the string up through the holes. And then we can just tie this. Okay, so if you were going to display them, like this. Wraps up today's tutorial. Make sure to check the description box below this video for the yarn and pattern links. Thanks so much, guys. Have an awesome day.